Did you know the Roman Empire at its zenith controlled over 5 million square kilometers? Imagine a realm of such magnitude, its influence reaching far and wide, from the sun-drenched sands of Africa to the misty forests of Britain. At its peak, the Roman Empire was a beacon of civilization, wielding power, shaping cultures, and leaving indelible footprints on the sands of time. Its territories sprawled across continents, its influence unparalleled. But such an expansive empire couldn't last forever, could it? The empire's decline didn't happen overnight. It was a slow process that started in the 3rd century. This period, often referred to as the crisis of the 3rd century, was marked by intense political instability and economic downturn. The empire was plagued by a series of short-lived emperors, and the political chaos that ensued weakened the empire's administrative structures. Economic troubles also played a significant role in the empire's decline. Inflation was rampant, trade was disrupted, and the once prosperous Roman economy began to crumble. Moreover, the empire was struggling with military problems. The Roman army was overstretched. Defending the vast borders from barbarian invasions became increasingly difficult, and internal conflicts were a constant threat. Leadership issues further compounded these problems. The lack of a clear succession plan led to power struggles and civil wars, further weakening the empire from within. The empire, once invincible, was now vulnerable. As if internal problems weren't enough, external threats began to surface. The Roman Empire, once a beacon of power and grandeur, faced relentless invasions and migrations from barbarian tribes. The Huns, fierce nomadic warriors from Central Asia, began to push westward, instigating a domino effect of migrations. They displaced other tribes like the Visigoths, who moved into Roman territory seeking refuge. These Visigoths, initially welcomed as allies, soon turned against their hosts due to mistreatment and broken promises. In a shocking turn of events, they famously sacked Rome in the year 410, shaking the empire to its core. Simultaneously, other tribes such as the Vandals and the Ostrogoths also pressurized the empire's borders, seizing territories and further weakening Rome's hold. Each invasion, each migration was a blow to the empire's stability, obliterating its defenses and draining its resources. The once mighty Roman Empire was now on its knees. The barbarian invasions had begun to chip away at the once unassailable empire, marking the beginning of the end. Rome was not built in a day, but its division was swift. When the reins of this colossal empire fell into the hands of Emperor Diocletian in the 3rd century, he made a decision that would forever change the course of history. With the empire sprawling across continents, Diocletian found it too vast to manage single-handedly. He decided to divide this mighty empire into 2 halves, the Western Roman Empire and the Eastern Roman Empire. This decision, intended to streamline administration, had far-reaching consequences. It diluted the might of Rome, creating 2 weaker entities instead of one robust empire. The division also led to disparities in wealth and resources, with the East becoming more prosperous and the West gradually declining. The split sowed seeds of discord and rivalry, further destabilizing the empire. Thus, the decision to divide rather than unite was one of the major factors leading to the weakening and eventual fall of the Roman Empire. The United Empire was now divided, leading to its inevitable downfall. In 476 AD, a barbarian leader named Odoacer ousted the last Roman emperor, Romulus Augustus. This marked the end of the Western Roman Empire. The fall of the Western Roman Empire wasn't an overnight occurrence. It was a gradual process, a slow crumble that took place over centuries. Multiple factors contributed to this decline, creating a perfect storm that finally brought down this mighty empire. Economic instability was one of the key factors. Heavy taxation, inflation, and a lack of valuable resources like gold and silver led to a weakened economy. The empire, once a powerhouse of trade and commerce, found itself in a downward spiral. Another crucial factor was military weakness. The Roman army, once feared and respected, was now filled with mercenaries who had little loyalty to Rome. Their primary allegiance was to their paymaster, not the empire, making Rome vulnerable to attacks from barbarians. Then there were the barbarian invasions. The Goths, the Visigoths, the Vandals, and finally Odoacer's Ostrogoths all played their part in chipping away at the empire's strength. The sacking of Rome in 410 AD by the Visigoths was a significant blow, signaling the beginning of the end. The fall of the Western Roman Empire had far-reaching effects, leading to what we now call the Dark Ages. A period of cultural and economic decline. It was a stark contrast to the glory and grandeur of the Roman Empire. And so, The great Roman Empire which once ruled the world was no more. The fall of the Roman Empire marked not only the end of ancient history, but the onset of the Middle Ages. Its collapse was more of a turning point than a complete termination. The Byzantine Empire or the Eastern Roman Empire emerged in the aftermath, enduring for another 1,000 years. It preserved components of Roman law, culture, and education that disappeared in the West, becoming the guardians of the ancient world during the Dark Ages. This period also saw the beginning of the Middle Ages in the western regions of the Old Empire, where power was seized by Germanic tribes, laying the groundwork of their kingdoms on Roman soil and deeply influencing European cultures and languages. The fall of Rome also triggered the rise of Christianity as a global religion. The Church filled the void left by the empire, providing stability in a chaotic time. It developed into a powerful entity that shaped Europe for generations. In short, Rome's decline was a complex sequence of events over centuries, resulting from a combination of internal decay, barbarian invasions, and the empire's fragmentation. The fall of Rome marked the end of one era and the beginning of two others, the Eastern Empire and the Middle Ages in the West, leaving a profound impact on history. Even though the Roman Empire crumbled, its influence remains deeply ingrained in our world today. It's evidenced in the laws we obey, the architecture we admire, and the languages we speak. The principles of modern legal systems, architectural styles, and roots of many modern languages can all be traced back to its legacy, left a lasting mark on our civilization, and even in its fall, Rome's influence resonates through the ages. So, as we wrap up this fascinating journey through history, remember, the past is never truly gone. It is a part of us in ways more profound than we can imagine. Until the next time, stay curious and keep exploring the past.